On behalf of the 3,500 physician's assistants in Georgia, we proudly salute Chuck Dillehay for his decades of dedicated and passionate service. Founder and principal of Dillehay Management Group, Chuck has truly distinguished himself over his 25-year career in the association and event management profession. He has served professional and trade organizations with over 8,000 members on both a national and international basis. A graduate of the University of Notre Dame's Institute for Organization Management, he additionally earned an MBA in marketing. Chuck also earned the American Association of Executives' highest honor, the Certified Association Executive designation, which is earned by less than 5% of his colleagues. In 1999, he was honored with the Georgia Society of Association Executives Presidential Award. For an inside view of Dillehay Management Group, some of GAPA's past presidents would like to share their experiences with Chuck and take you on a quick tour of Dillehay Management Group's 7 core values. Kathy Kembley, president in 1994 and 1996, says, "What I remember best is Chuck's unfailing cheerfulness and eagerness to see GAPA thrive. His first board meeting with us was in a small cabin in Pine Mountain, and he must have wondered what he'd gotten himself into. We had a deficit budget and planned to go for prescriptive practice, but we all rolled up our sleeves and did it. I will always value Chuck's advice and hard work on our behalf." Ben Taylor, president in 2008, says, "Thanks are in order to you and your staff. Because of you guys, we had a great conference. Everywhere you look, you see our promotion. Quite impressive, my friend. Keep up this excellent work. No one can compare to the quality work your group provides. DMG is a class organization. Way to go." Michael Ann Booth says, "It was my pleasure to work with Chuck during my term as president in 2001. Together, we started the transition phase of growing GAPA from a small professional organization to the incredible one it is today. A lot of the changes we initiated seemed enormous at the time, but today they're taken for granted as normal operational activities. Chuck's knowledge, skills, and hard work helped us start the growth in professionalism, membership, financial stability, and recognition as a professional organization we enjoy today. I could not have had the enjoyable, exciting, and successful term as president without Chuck." Tina Hood, president in 2009 and now in her second term, says, "A huge thank you and congratulations to a first-class conference. You always make sure all GAPA functions are done as a class act. You really appreciate DMG when you deal with some other management firms, including physician management organizations. The DMG difference is organization and efficiency, and the general competence is night and day. There are a lot of management firms that could learn from DMG." Mark Maslanka, president in 1995, says, "I first met Chuck in the early 90s. Before he arrived, we were in fiscal crisis. Our annual budget was around $80,000. He made several suggestions on how to pull GAPA out of this. We took his advice, and then we're on the road to financial recovery with near immediate growth in membership and conferences." Years ago, Chuck led GAPA to exceed $1 million in revenue. His track record is truly remarkable. Given GAPA's spring and summer CME programs and attendance from every state in the nation, Chuck has produced 29 total conferences attended by thousands. GAPA owes its existence to Chuck's management and know-how. Chuck is very proud of his talented and dedicated team. In total, they have served GAPA for nearly 50 years. If you spend much time around Chuck, you know that he can be quoted as saying, "Live every day like it's your last." That is definitely a motto he lives by, both in his personal and professional lives. For years, it's been his tradition to host some GAPA leaders on an annual deep-sea fishing trip, which is one of his favorite pastimes. Mary Vakela says, "I've had the privilege and honor to work with Chuck as GAPA's president in 2010 and 2011. My experience with his team of professionals was nothing short of spectacular. Chuck's greatest asset is his leadership and ability to envision creative possibilities. The second strongest asset is his ability to ensure that GAPA is a winner in all we do. His efforts have taken GAPA to the forefront of all state organizations and conferences. I applaud and admire him for his 20 years of dedicated service as GAPA Executive Director." Anyone who truly knows Chuck will testify to his love for various charities. Another word of wisdom he lives by is from Sir Winston Churchill, who said, "We make a living by what we do, but we make a life by what we give." Well, Chuck definitely lives this every day. In fact, his favorite charity most near and dear to his heart is the Listen Up Foundation, created and dedicated to helping children with hearing impairments, created in honor of his 7th grade son, Caleb. Caleb is completely deaf in both ears, but through the miracle of cochlear implants, now leads a full and extremely productive life. He plays sports, is a CPR certified Boy Scout, has a great sense of humor, and is a Principal's Honor Roll student. What's more, he is a very talented musician. He plays percussion in his school symphonic band, and listening to him play piano has brought many tears of joy. Chuck says that Caleb is our superstar and hero, and it's our wish that others will be inspired by him too. Ladies and gentlemen, please join the GAPA Board of Directors in thanking Chuck Dillehay for his talents and contributions over the last 2 decades of service to the physician assistant profession, not only here in Georgia, but across the nation.